welcome to the live. We're live, Comedy for the Internet. We're back. We had a week off. We did not join you live last week. I apologize for the absence. If you were counting on us, and you wanted to see us. It was a busy week last week. It's kind of a busy week every week. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. But last week we were ramping up for the Dallas Independent Comedy Festival, which we were sponsoring and participating in, performing in, hanging out at. And it was awesome, man. We had a great time. We got to like connect with some great talent and like funny people from all over. It was kind of a homecoming of sorts. We had friends in from Chicago and LA that we haven't gotten to perform with for a while. So it was a cool experience, man. Shows Friday and Saturday, well attended and well organized. The festival went off without a hitch. If there were hitches, they were kept well behind.
I thought you were gonna try to rhyme there for a moment.
Was I on track to rhyme? What's up, Roger? Roger's here too. We're hanging out. Yeah, we got some. Well, I want to show some photos here from the festival. If you haven't checked those out on Instagram, we put up this carousel. This is one of my favorite acts. Her name is Molly. You can find her tag on this post on Instagram, so go check her out. She's out of LA. She did stand up as a basketball, which was like so funny. It was like incredibly physical. I love a good physical comedy bit, but she was fantastic. But yeah, we got some good shots. Though it's gonna take us a minute to get through all the photos, but we want to share some more photos from the fest. But yeah, we had a great time. The headliner, Ryan Asher, she was so funny. She was debuting her one-woman show. It was great. Yeah, a lot of like great character comedy, improv. Wet Pizza out of Chicago, they were awesome. Doing a Herald. Some more sketch with some fun costumes and some violence. There was some violence. It was, yeah, I would say that was like one of the more PG-13 rated moments of the show. But it was a good time. People had fun. Look, people were standing together outside. It was a super fun festival, and I'm glad we got to participate in it. And yeah, I'm excited for the future of that fest. And again, shout out to the Idiots crew for putting that together. Again, their name, not a put down. But it was great. But we move on. We move on to the next. CyberSource, as we teased, is coming next week. We're super excited about that. We're also going to talk to some friends a little later in the stream today who have a show this Sunday. If you're looking for something to do, they've got a live show this Sunday in Dallas, the Maki Horror Picture Show. We're going to talk to them soon. But before we do that, we're bringing our first guest to the stream today. He is a favorite of the DFW comedy and stand-up community. Super funny guy. He's appeared in a number of Comedy for the Internet projects, including he was on this afternoon today, one of the first episodes of that run of shows, the original run last year. And he's here now. He's joining us on the stream. He was recently traveling, so we're going to hear about that. Please welcome to the stream, Mr. Shayan Jahani.
Hi.
Shayan, what's up? Hi.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm just hanging out, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm in the car.
Sure.
What? Yeah. Oh, there goes. The music faded. I was like, does the music play the whole time? I hate it.
It's like a street ball game. There's just music. What's up? You're in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car. Is that cool?
Dude, your shirt's spelled backwards. What happened?
No, it's not. It just says Maniac. You like it?
Yeah, it looks good. How are you?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
I'm doing
Wait,
great.
What is this? I heard you saying words before. What is the thing that you got coming up that you teased at?
CyberSource.
CyberSource. I thought you said
heard?
Cybersex. Oh, I heard.
And I immediately lost your interest once it wasn't CyberSource.
Not interested. Never mind. I don't want it.
I'm trying to get that future tang. No, it's our sketch. We shot a sketch at the top of the year with Rachel Napolitano. She wrote and directed this, and we helped bring it to life. And it's ready to go. We're ready to put it out next week, next Monday. We're excited. It's fun. It's got a very like retro vibe.
The promos were like very retro. I like them.
Yeah, and kind of scary. That's the goal.
I wasn't scared.
We're rebranding to Scary for the Internet.
Scary for the internet, just in
Yeah.
time for Halloween. Halloween's right around
Yeah,
the corner.
you gotta get a jump on Halloween.
Yeah. It's right around, like, it'll be here before you know it. And then what do you want to be caught with your pants down on October 30th, being like, oh, I guess I'll be a banana or some dumb
Yeah,
shit. Like,
unless
can I
I'm
curse,
going as
by the
unless I'm going
way?
as a guy who doesn't have a belt. No.
Yeah. That's the most scary thing. Or the guy with a few P dots on his shorts. Yeah. How am I allowed to swear and say sex stuff on this or what?
Yeah, you can say sex stuff. Here's CyberSource. Here's cybersex for you.
Yeah, buddy. Hi, Sally.
Yeah, it's gonna be hi. She says hi.
Hi. Oh yeah, only in a very Sally way.
Yeah, she says in a like a robot way. Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her go. No, it's gonna be great. Comedy for the Internet website. Have you been to the website, Cheyenne?
No, should I get on right now?
You should get on the website. You can find your episode of This Afternoon Today.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I want to see it. Where is it?
Look at this. Look at these cool posters we got. Look, This Afternoon Today. You jump right in here. You bring it up. Look. You're like you're in a better spot on the lead art than I am. This show looks like it's about you.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but is that Bonnie right above me?
It's Bonnie right above you. Yeah.
That's good. That's good right there. Just cut out the rest. Just.
Yeah, we'll
later,
get
Danny.
the team on that. We'll get the team on that.
Yeah.
But your episode's
Thanks,
right
man.
down here. Look at you, right there. You come down here, you click on that. You can watch your whole episode.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that was fun.
I remember being on it.
What a goof. Yeah. Well, dude, sometimes I'll do something and I'll be like, I don't remember doing that.
Fair.
But,
Well, you do a lot of shows, you know.
Yes.
You do a lot of
for
shows.
sure.
You're in a lot of things. You
like
you
to
recently traveled
Yes, to the GAM.
to Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah. It was good. Have you been to Michigan?
No.
You should go.
Should I?
Book a ticket. Yeah. Go to Grand Rapids. It's fun. It's like, Dallas is a huge city and Michigan's like this little, like 300,000, or not, like as a whole. Detroit is huge, but like Grand Rapids is like small enough, but not stupid small. It's got like a shit ton of breweries. Weed's legal there. Like,
Wow.
it's fun. Yeah, it's dope. I recommend.
Sounds like normal guy paradise.
Yeah. And there's a comedy club called Dr. Grins. They got some good headliners there. That's where I was.
Dr.
performing. It was
Grins?
cool.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Dr. Grins.
I'm excited
okay.
about your trip. Yeah, you sent in some pictures from your trip.
Yeah.
A little
Let's get
slideshow
into this.
of your time in Michigan. if
Yeah,
you're cool
there
with
was
that.
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to say. A lot of stuff happened in Michigan.
Okay.
I mean, where do we start? What did I send you?
You just sent me a reel of photos. I haven't really gone through them yet. I just put them in slides. But we can just-
Good. I'm glad you didn't. This one will be a surprise to both of us.
Yeah.
Because let's see what else got in there.
I'll go
Probably
ahead
some
and
nudes.
I'll go through it and you can kind of just talk through, speak to each photo from the
Okay.
memory it conjures for you.
Cool.
Okay.
We're not doing the music. Okay, so this really, Michigan. One thing they're known for is like kind of the fine dining establishments and like the high level like food and like gastro pub type places. And I gotta say, this place, Tasty's Nuts, was a very, very high level convenience mart connected to a gas station.
I gotta say that the nuts looks like it might be aftermarket an ad. It doesn't quite match. It's like in the same font family as Tasty's, but maybe not quite the same font.
Nope, that was planned. No, I refuse to believe that that's graffiti.
And then the little drawing next to it.
Nope, that was planned.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, that seems very gastro. Seems very fun. I like the
Yeah, it's very
craft.
it's cool. It's modern. It's different. They have kratom in there, so
Okay.
you can. Yeah, it's very high level. I wouldn't expect you to understand if you've never been to Michigan and don't like have refined taste, Danny. But
Sure.
that's okay.
Yeah, any sort of gastro pub, I would expect to have kratom inside.
Yeah, kratom and snooze.
Is this inside Tasty's then?
Yeah, so when you go inside, you kind of happen upon some. There were 5 ladies there. No heads on these ladies. Michigan women are built different. They're all very, I mean, clearly they don't get out. It's very cold there, so they're all very pasty white. And I guess at some point or another during the winter, they lose their heads. I think it's just kind of a formality. These women, particularly, were very nice, very chesty women. And
Yeah, I
they,
noticed you got a second closer photo.
yeah, one of them appeared to have sustained an injury. I don't know how that happened to her. I felt so bad. She was kind of like the quieter one of the bunch. You know, none of them really spoke. They didn't have heads.
Sure.
But they were very cordial. They had like, it's the first thing you fucking see when you walk into Tasties. So like, they were like, hey, welcome. You know, what brand of kratom do you want? That's kind of like what their gig was, right? So, you know, they were, you know, the girls, they're fantastic. I really want to, you know, I don't want to give the wrong image there. They were great people. So I, you know, highly recommend Tasty's Nuts in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like,
Is it like Buc-ee's where everything is for sale, or?
No, there are no pasty headless women in Buc-ee's.
This is the next photo that you sent me.
That just sells itself right there.
Grand Rapids feels. I'm really getting a sense for the flavor of the town, like you said. Really robust, beautiful.
Yeah, very. Yeah, they. Dude, one thing that Grand Rapids has got figured out is above the urinal art, and you know, some of these messages. Some people need to hear this. I mean, I don't know who needs to hear that. Your dad guy. Like, like reminding someone. Maybe they're like, you know, they're reminding a friend that's going to come in the future. I have no idea. You know, there's a lot of bathroom art there. What do we got next?
Well, I look at this photo and I see a thriving art scene because one, you've got some really cool goblin art up above with the hard eyes. And then it looks like you said at Dr. Grin's, there's a shout out to comedy here at the bottom. That's what jumped out to me.
Yeah. They were. I think someone knew I was coming, and they just wanted to make me feel more at home and remind me that my dad might be gay. So
Sure. Have you asked your dad? Okay.
No,
what else
no, you know, that never came up. Wait, hold on. This one I think has two, because the Ted Cruz 8, and then there's like, I think it says my son. I took a wide of that, but then I mean, this is really the best one. The Ted Cruz 8, my son and my ass. That you know, I wouldn't put it past him, you know.
Yeah,
But,
I gotta say,
I don't want.
this photo probably would be served better by a horizontal shot. I'm glad you got both. I only had the vertical.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's okay. That's my fault.
Okay.
No, I mean, not to get too political, but you know, Ted Cruz is a bitch. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to get too political.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him. What other fantastic artwork did I send you? Okay, so this is what I really wanted to get to here. I know I sent you this. Super encouraging people, like in Grand Rapids overall. So much so that, I mean, I didn't know I needed this compliment at that moment. I was pretty down on myself while I was peeing. Not after that. No.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, I like seeing some positivity there. Did you only go to Tasties, or did you go anywhere else?
I think I just mainly took pictures in Tasties. That's, in case you're not like fully in the know of how I travel, I find one stupid thing and I take 40 pictures of it. And then, you know, my wife will be with me and she'll be like, look at this majestic view. And I'll be like, yeah, but have you seen the urinals? Like, yeah.
I was going to say, there are no photos of other people in any of these, of what you sent me anyway. So I don't know if you saw Friends.
Yeah, my childhood best friend lives in Michigan. That's the whole reason I was there. But damned if I take pictures with him. What does that one say? Let's see here.
Looks like I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm watching you pee. Yeah, that one just kind of spooked me out. I think I wanted to take a picture of it to send to my friend to be like, yo, man, what's going on up here?
Is it related to the previous one? You think? You think it's like sentence one of a two-sentence kind of?
You know, I have never. I'm not like a handwriting analyst, but that looks. You might be onto something.
I'm sorry, I forgot you weren't a handwriting analyst.
Yeah, come on, man. Please remember everything about me.
Yeah, that's my bad.
What's one after that?
And then we got. I like how tickled you are by this too. Like you experienced it in real time, and it's like it's coming back to you. This is why you take photos on vacation.
So, like, in this like man's defense, in this like individual's defense on the wall, saying these words, the music was bad, but I just like the idea that someone was so passionate that they're just like, oh, this music fucking sucks. I love it. I love it. This is good. It just tickled me. What's the next one?
I got one more. You sent one more. Look at that.
Nice. That was good. That's like in
Yeah.
the same vein as like nice. It's just like nice, bro. Like good, and just made me feel encouraged. That was the main thing. The headless women, you know, the ridiculous gas station. I think did I send you a video of like a techno gas station? It was like wild.
I think there was a video in there.
I don't know if you probably can't do videos on the panel, but like the it was like they were like, this was a different place. It wasn't Tasty's Nuts, and it was like an EDM concert, dude. And when I was going to check out, a dude came in behind me, and like the fucked up thing. So here's the whole thing. I walked to this gas station. I told my friend to pull over, and he goes, "Dude, you don't want to go to the gas station. That gas station's fucked up. People have told me like that's a bad one." And I go, "Pull over. I'm going to it where I'm going to see for myself." I pulled in. There was like ribbon lights, like a PA system playing like reggaeton, like jazzy salsa music. It was next level cool. And like anyone who walked in, and these are like native Michiganders, were just like, "Yo, this gas station bops. Like, what's going on?" I immediately walked out and I was like, "Dude, you could not have been more wrong about this gas station." That's it right there.
I'm gonna see if we have audio here. We'll try.
You're gonna see me in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to break copyright music for anything.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I
all
wrote
rights
that
to the
song.
artist.
I wrote that song. Is Roger here, by the way? Is that Roger?
Roger's here. Roger's in the background. Hey, Roger.
Roger, where the fuck?
I am always here.
Oh dang, dude.
Eye in
Well,
the
don't
sky.
worry about Don't worry about copyright infringement. Lawyers, it's fine. I wrote that song. It's
With
cool.
that face?
Yeah, dude.
That is an agency face, if I've ever seen one. Talent manager. Yeah, there it is.
Wow, look at that.
Thoughts? This is good, right? If I take out that Patagonia fucking weird hoodie thing I got and put on a black blazer, y'all would be like, "You're a Miami club owner." These are my favorite sunglasses. That was my favorite gas station. I will take that to the grave with me.
I gotta say, after watching that video, now the previous comment makes sense about the music at the other convenience at Tasty's.
Yeah,
if that's the music you can get at one gas station, then, you know.
Yeah, dude. Like, what are we even doing here? Figure it out. Play better music at your gas station, or like, damn you if you don't play the gas station music. I'm gonna be paying closer and closer attention to this as I get older.
The developing story.
Yeah.
Well, Cheyenne, we're gonna talk to the folks from Maki Horror Picture Show here in just a minute. But before we let you go, I did want to ask you. It's April. People are getting out. It's spring. You know, we're ramping up to beach season. I wanted to get you. You're a personal trainer. What are your top 5 lifts for April?
I'm glad you asked this, because if there's ever a time that people need to really dial it in and get their beach bodies going, is a month and a half removed from beach season. This is when you really need to start putting in the work, right?
It's crunch time.
Yeah. So actually, you know, ironically, the lift that you're doing right there is one of the prime, is just a shoulder hold. Yeah, just a chest press. Let's see, top five favorite lifts of all time. For beginners. Now, this is for beginners only, okay?
Cool.
I'm going to say the clean and jerk, you know, right out the gate. Anyone can do that. That's good. No technique really needed. You're fine there. I would say...
Pull it up. You pull it up and then you...
Yeah,
and then
sure. We'll go with that. I think definitely the arched back deadlift. You want to try to pull as much with your low back. No other muscles needed. You want to go full low back with it. Planks are overrated. Cardio is overrated. Let's see.
Trey's being caught.
You want to do as many curls as possible, because honestly, girls don't really care about anything except for like big arms and stuff. So the whole rest of you can be just a wet pile of shit, and as long as your arms are beefy, you're fucking hot. So like, we're good there.
That's the clip.
I guess we're
in this episode that's going to social. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, and by the way, I want to really make this clear. biceps only. Don't worry about triceps. The back part of the arms, just leave them. It's cool if that's like smooth and soft.
Flat to
then
the
on
bone.
Dude, sometimes with clients, I'll be like, we're only like we're just working out like one limb or one body or something like that, and just get them as jacked as possible in that one like arm or one side of their body, and just create all these injuries. But let's see, other lifts that I think would be good for people to do. Let's see here. Real talk. You can like squats and lunges. You got to do a lot of those because in addition to having beefy arms, you got to have some beefy legs. Everyone likes beefy legs, right?
Can I do that while I'm swimming?
Squats, sure, yeah.
Yeah, in the water.
Yeah, just you go down, hold for like 40 seconds, get back up, go down, hold for maybe
At
longer.
least 8 feet of water, right?
Yeah, if you can. You know, what it really actually helps if you really want to kind of amp up the exercise is if you strap cinder blocks to your feet and just stick to that. I'm kidding. Please, Roger, don't do that.
He's got
Right.
He's got
Those-
he's at the pool.
I think those are the main lists, but in case people can't understand sarcasm, please don't do any of those things I just said. Real talk, if you want to get in shape, walking, running, row machine if you have access to one. Planks are probably the best thing you can do. Squats, lunges, hinges, type stuff. I mean, your upper body, glamour muscles are glamour muscles. No one gives a shit about those. Work on balance, stand on one leg, do things on one leg. Do a lot of like stability stuff. Core includes your back, mind you. Supermans are good. Yeah, those are the ones to get right for the summer.
Awesome.
That's me being serious. That's me legit.
That was great. That was like a 30-second
Yeah.
help book. Like, yeah, let's go. All right.
Like if someone is like, if you're stranded on a desert island and you can only bring one piece of equipment, and a lot of people are like, yeah, bring one of those like multi-function like lat pull, chest press. Like, no, your brain, my brain and a machete. No, a rowing machine is like what a lot of like fitness enthusiasts say because you can do a lot of shit with it, and I mean, when push comes to shove, when it comes to cardio, it's probably the least boring, and there's a lot you can do. It's just really solid for like legs, core, all that kind of stuff. So rowing is up there if you've never done it.
Cool.
I like to row a lot.
It's the best, dude. It's so good, and a lot of my clients like doing it too. They feel like they can if I give them like meter destinations and stuff like that, they love that shit.
Yeah, I try to do. How accurate are those things, anyways? I'll do 800 meters.
I mean, as far as like meter, I mean, time is obviously accurate because it's just counting down. But like the meters, I don't know. I think it's making as the best approximation it can. You're really not moving any distance, so that's kind of hard to say. I mean, it's like when you row harder and faster, you appear to move quicker through space.
All right, that was not. Yeah.
Hey, sorry, my wife.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, me,
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Got you.
Danny.
Yeah, you're back. Can you hear us?
Hey, Danny.
Hey, wait. Can you hear us?
Oh no.
I think that's it, Danny.
Okay. Bye, Sean. He's still here.
All
in
right, we
spirit.
have the whole squad waiting for us, Danny.
Well, yeah, that's fantastic. Shout out to Cheyenne for jumping on again. If you want to catch up on old episodes of after this afternoon today, you can find them on our website. But enough of that. Like you said, Roger, we got a whole crew here I want to talk to. They've got a live show coming up this Sunday. We're going to talk about. If you've never seen their show, I highly recommend you go check it out. This is the perfect time. Oh, there, Cheyenne guest cameo. I'm gonna welcome to the stage now the crew from Maki Horror Picture Show. What's up, Liz? What's up, Danny? Yo!
Hello.
Yay!
Hey,
Hey guys.
How are you guys?
we're great.
Good.
Fantastic. Thanks for jumping on the stream. I appreciate it. You
Yeah.
guys have a show this Sunday. I was teeing it up, but tell the people what the show is, where they can check it out, and how they can participate.
Oh,
What's
there's
up,
Albie.
Albie?
Hey,
Hello.
Albie's in a bunker somewhere.
Yes,
Uh,
hiding out.
what's the latest in Fallujah? Okay, I'm sorry. It's so yeah, we're in the Maki Horror Picture Show. We're Dallas's only live interactive movie mocking comedy show. If you've ever watched Mystery Science Theater or Riff Tracks, that's what we do. But we like to make it interactive, so we do jokes during movies. a particular kind of movies, kind of bad movies, or cult bad movies, I guess is a better way. And we make jokes like Joel and the bots do, but we also throw prompts up on the screen so the audience can yell jokes, and we've written jokes for them. You don't even have to come up with them. We've done everything. We field tested them. We've cleared them with the SEC, all that stuff.
Oh wow!
And we give them props too, so that they can throw stuff at the screen or mess with the movie from their point of view, kind of thing. And this Sunday, so we've been doing Reefer Madness is probably the show we've done the most, and because this Sunday is 420, April 20th, we do Reefer Madness every year, and this year we decided to do it as a big old fashioned like 70s style comedy special, but it's all about reefer madness and the madness that ensues. I don't know what if reefer is a term anymore. Marijuana, whatever you want to THC.
Reefers definitely feels like of a time.
Yeah.
Of a period.
It's like what they call it in LA Noir.
We lost Albie with that one.
No. Oh no, the bomb started.
He did not
Much
like
of a blast
that.
from the past.
I guess you could have grass madness.
There you go.
Grass.
Yeah.
Madness.
It's got a nice
Grass
assonance
Madness
to
sounds
it.
like an
Grass
HOA
madness.
documentary.
Grass
does.
madness. Well, that's fantastic. So you're saying you've got kind of a whole like special lined up. Are you're going to screen Reefer Madness?
Yes. The original in 4K.
cuts?
We got a 4K cut from the American Genre Film Archive.
It looks
Really?
real good for a
Oh, yes.
1936 movie.
Liz
yeah.
can tell you the version that we used was like when we started doing it. It was telling what it was like.
Yeah.
Like you had the best description of it.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Just
What did
basically
I
it looked
say?
like it had been copied like 7,000 times before.
Oh, yeah. 1936
Yeah.
was a long time ago, in all fairness. But yeah, no, we got Danny wrote a song. Sorry, I don't know if
No,
that's
it's
supposed to be a surprise. We made like a oh yeah, you'd use that for promotion.
Mm.
Like those old-timey Centron sketches, like how to wash your hands, like from the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
We did one
Yeah.
of those. Yeah.
Actually, I think
how to have good posture.
Ours is how to use and how to buy and safely use marijuana.
Oh, cool. Actually, I think I have that trailer, and we can pull it up right now.
Oh, okay.
If we want to watch it.
Oh, okay, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, this is just a little. It's also fun googling 50s education music.
Say, Danny, is something wrong?
It's weird. Lately, I've just been too awake and alert. I'm showing up to work on time. My boss is all over my ass, complimenting my work ethic. And I think I might be up for a promotion.
Congrats, Danny!
No, I might as well be the mayor of Jackass City.
Sounds like you two need a break. I've got just the thing. Have you ever tried marijuana?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Would you like to give it a try?
Our first cliffhanger.
Dad, how are you?
Oh, thank you.
Jeez.
Thank you, sound effects guy.
I can't believe it. What a build-up.
Is that you playing that, or is that Facebook? Was that you?
Wait, it might be. I think Facebook.
Where did it come from?
Autoplayed.
Facebook autoplay
It fell from the
like
ether.
Don Rickles on Letterman, I think. Facebook's like, no, we're not going to ban it. In fact, here's a clip.
Facebook just autoplayed.
How we feel.
Letterman bit. Okay. Well, that's awesome, guys. So you obviously, like, if anybody's seen, like you said, Mystery Science Theater 3000, they'll be familiar with the show format. But I think it's awesome that you guys like fold in original work to it too. I know I got to see your show. Now I'm forgetting the name of the Stephen King movie. It was like the
Lawnmower Man.
Oh,
yeah. Lawnmower Man. Okay, that's what it was called. Yeah, and featuring like a really just intense performance from Pierce Brosnan, which I was like, shocked.
Oh God, yes, I
wanna say
forgot about
was like
that.
his first big movie after Remington Steele,
Maybe.
or one of his first attempt. Well, big movie, it bombed, but one of his first attempts to do a big like mainstream movie.
The like graphics in particular were like just wild.
Or something.
Yeah, just crazy. I don't know, like for the time period, very very mockable. I guess feels like it fits very well. You said you guys,
and famously had nothing to do with the Stephen King book story that the movie was based on. The whole computer technology virtual reality thing, they added that in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's like a very short story.
The Lawnmower Man is basically
about an evil lawnmower man.
Basically,
that's about
a lawnmower guy brings his lawnmower to life and gets revenge on someone who makes fun of him. So
that's insane.
Naturally, a computer story would fit right into that.
That makes so much sense that they were like cashing in on whatever like moment. You know, it'd be like, it's gonna feature this type of story because of where we are, like, you know, to like societally or technology wise. Because it did feel very grafted on. My favorite part is like he just has like one of those chairs that you like have on your deck that's like the zero gravity, like full recline chairs, and like the technology is like a headset that he wears in one of those like deck chairs. So
they just like, bought a chair at Pier 1 and put a bunch of wires into it.
Production design, man. Well, that's exciting. I wanted to, while you guys were on, we talked about the show a little bit, but I wanted to ask you guys because you said you had, we kind of talked about like what goes into the roast, but you said you had, you like to mock, in particular, kind of like bad cult genre movies. I wanted to get both of your, Danny and Liz, both of your, like, do you have a bad movie Mount Rushmore? And again, when we say bad movie, of course, we mean like so bad you have to look, so bad you kind of enjoy watching.
Not like most riffable, but just bad.
It could be most riffable too. Yeah, I mean,
of bad.
I mean, bad that you want to watch because you're like, it's like eating junk food. You know what I mean?
I mean, The Room is up there.
We watched one I've got a. Oh, sorry. Like we do a Twitch stream too, and like topical movies for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. We did, in fact. What was that? I can't. My memory is going. The one with the shark. Santa Jaws. That took me on a trip. And then there was the Thanksgiving movie. What was that called? Not Home Sweet Home. I think it was called Home Sweet Home. That speaks to me for some reason.
Sweet Home is
it's about this serial killer. It like starts with this guy pulling this other guy out of a car and just like punching him to death. Like no preamble.
And I don't even think it takes place during a dinner, but I don't think they say it's Thanksgiving specifically, which is how we get Eli Roth Thanksgiving, which is a far superior movie.
Half of the movie is so badly lit you can't see anything.
Yes.
I love this
and
movie
the killer
for some
is,
reason.
Do you remember Body by Jake? You remember that guy from the 80s? He was like one of these fitness gurus in the 80s. Big, like muscular guy. I can't remember his real name. I just remember that's what it was. But he plays the killer, and he plays it so over the top that it's worth watching. Just for that.
Like imagine a guy with Cheyenne's physique, basically.
Yes.
Scenery for an hour.
Are you saying we should be suspicious of Cheyenne? What is he doing with those muscles? If you're doing stand up,
I think he make a slasher movie.
Invites you to Thanksgiving dinner. Don't go.
I don't know why.
Your question was, what's the best worst movie? That was your question.
Yes.
or Mount
yeah.
Rushmore. So 4,
Mount
I guess
Rushmore.
top 4.
Top 4.
5 if
Oh,
Trump
Mount
gets
Rushmore.
on.
Oh gosh.
Like-
And Jaws.
I have seen Reefer Madness more than any other movie in my
Mhm.
life, I think, because we've done it so long. And I like it, but I just kind of hate this movie.
I mean, it
because I've watched
started
it
right
so many
around the
times.
time the marijuana ban started it with the FBI. I can't remember the dude's name. Basically, there was one guy who was very, very racist and wanted to go after Mexican immigrants, and he thought, "Oh, if I make marijuana illegal, I could do it." And that's how we get all these like myths about like, oh, you know, when you smoke it, you turn into an axe murderer. There's literally a moment where the expert is like looking through files. Oh yes, I remember this case. A 14-year-old reefer smoker killed his entire family with an axe. And I'm like, I don't think I could pick up an axe when I'm high. I don't think I could pick up anything heavier than an axe.
Oh, yeah.
It goes over the top. We had to cut one scene, and I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
dark movie in some ways, but it's ridiculous.
Right.
It's funny. Oh, Troll 2.
Oh, Troll 2.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
Troll
that
2 would be on
actually.
mine. The Room and
Yeah,
Troll 2.
that's on my
Is this
list.
top
been
bad
on my
movies,
list.
Roger?
Troll 2 is
Yeah.
famously
Yeah.
bad. The crew all spoke Italian and the cast didn't, I think. And
I-
so nobody
So
and also like trolls are like very like sparsely, it's more about killer trees, I think, than trolls. They like cram the trolls in at the last minute. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember they like they
And I
don't
don't
get to
think
the
there's
troll
a
part
Troll
too.
1. There's not a Troll 1, right? It's just
Yeah.
starts at Troll 2.
No, there's a troll one. It starred Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Yeah.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah. It's actually not a bad movie.
Is it a lot better
I mean,
than Troll?
with Troll 2, the
2?
bar is already pretty low.
The Room, of course.
The Room, of course.
Oh, The Room.
The Room
classic.
is classic, but I could not see us doing a riff of it because it's just so. I don't think I can be funnier than The Room.
It goes beyond the parody. Yeah, like how do you
Right?
parody something parody?
Like I remember watching it
Yes.
in the theater for the first time not too long ago. I watched it on TV, but I didn't really pay attention. So when I saw it in the movie theater, I was like stunned at how bad the dialogue was.
I have not seen The Wicker Man, but I know the bees scene. I've seen the bees scene, and it's like, is the whole movie bad, or is it just the bees thing that everybody is like?
So-
this-
I think it's all bad. Like Wicker, the original was
Original's a
good.
classic.
I haven't seen either of them, but
The original is a classic
Oh, sorry,
British
go ahead.
horror movie.
yeah, they kind of mutilated the original. But yeah, I think it's
Really, this one's only bad because when he gets tortured, it's so obvious the bees are computerized.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's Nicolas Cage. He's like, okay, bring it up to 11. Like anytime Nicolas Cage brings it up to 11,
Okay, we're good.
it's already a classic.
wait,
movie.
what is Fateful Findings? Oh, that's a Neil Breen
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
That's awesome. Well, the
Yeah.
show is this Sunday. Where give people the location, the deets. I can even pull up where to find
Yeah,
the
sure.
thing.
It's at the Texas
it's at
Theater,
the,
the historic Texas Theater in Oak Cliff.
The historic Texas
We have to say
Theater.
historic.
Thank you. Say that,
No,
our
it's a great
contract.
theater. We were in the upstairs theater. Excuse me. It's at 231 West Jefferson Boulevard in Oak Cliff. And you
Awesome.
can buy tickets at if you scroll on that little scroll thing, we're on the other side.
Oh yeah, we got to show off our poster.
Oh yes, we got a Mad Magazine
Yeah.
artist to do our poster, David DeGrand.
Look at that. On the Texas Theater
I love
website.
that poster. It's and we're gonna give away a couple of copies of those because that's like he was so nice to just do it for us.
That's dope. That looks great.
Yeah, you can go to thetexastheater.com or this pre-Kindle and get your tickets. If you use the code Mary Sunshine, you get a discount.
All right.
It's a follower and friend discount. And
Danny, you mentioned beforehand too. You had a kind of an announcement about the next like
oh yeah,
shows
So-
too, right?
we haven't started officially selling tickets, but starting next month, we're going to be. So we usually do shows like once every 3 months because they take a long time to write. And there's a lot of like promotion, but starting next month, we're going to start doing regular monthly shows. at
What's the
the
promo code so I can make sure everyone sees it?
sure.
It's Mary, like the name, Mary, and sunshine, all one word,
It's gonna be
all
at
lowercase.
so next month at the last Friday of the month, we're going to be doing shows at the La Cantera Arts Conservatory in Bishop Arts, completely free. We're going to bring back. I think we're going to start with Lawnmower Man
Nice.
again because that's the one we haven't done as much. We've only done it once, and I want to do it again. And then I think today we just decided on. Oh come on, what was it? Super Mario Brothers.
Bros.
And what was the other one?
Oh, what's the other one?
Oh, and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I'm excited to do
Yes.
both of those again.
The X-Men one we
Yes.
did. So we do shows twice a year at a gaming conference called LAN All Night. And one year we were like, what movie should we do? And we're like, let's just do X-Men Origins Wolverine because it's a movie Disney will never give anybody. So we just did it for fun, and it's easily the ending is so like it. People were, I don't want to say people were on their feet, but people were like yelling and screaming as to how we end
it's a
the
good one.
movie.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
perfect.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to spoil it, but it's really worth it.
Not the actual
love
ending.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a standing ovation in a movie. I didn't remember that experience with X-Men Origins Wolverine, but
No. Unless they were clapping and it was over.
Thank
Thank God.
It could have gone either way. No,
But it's probably my favorite.
it's a pretty
It's
genius
my favorite edit joke. We also mess with the movie.
Danny
We'll take
came
things
up
out
with.
and put in clips,
Yeah,
put in other
yeah.
things to mess with the movie sounds and stuff. Which we've got a bunch of. Oh, and we're doing a new short for the 420 special called Marijuana, hosted by Sonny Bono.
Right.
Yes, I forgot all about
And-
that. Oh, that's
And we
a trip
picked it. So
too,
we used to
yeah.
do this one called Hemp for Victory, which is like this very dry kind of almost industrial film. And then we're like, let's pick a like an anti-drug short. And we picked this one thinking it would be like all like marijuana's, but it's actually like even-handed, and it's kind of let's talk
is.
about the facts. And it's kind of like it's selling marijuana, but it's not really selling it. Very
And
weird.
it's got like Sonny Bono and this like silk
Yes.
onesie that's orange.
He looks like he
hosting
joined the
it.
Beatles when they went to
And,
India, whatever those things were.
Yeah, and he's probably
Mm-hmm.
high. Well, it's an interesting short.
Awesome. And people can find you on Twitch. Is that weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every Wednesday night at
Yeah.
8.
Although we skip one after
Central,
we
yeah.
do a show just so we can rest up. But
Yeah.
we'll start up again. We'll start up again next the 30th. No, the 7th of May.
Awesome. So every Wednesday on Twitch, Maki Horror Picture Show is the name of the
Yes.
channel where people can find you everywhere.
And MakiHorror.com. That's our main website. That's where you can find
Awesome.
everything.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on the show today. Good luck with the show Sunday. Break legs,
Yeah.
break mics.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Everybody,
thanks for
if you're
having
looking for
us.
something to do this Sunday, enjoy a little Reefer Madness on a Sunday night. Why not, huh?
Why
You're
not?
probably gonna be high anyway, so it helps with this one.
Get high on propaganda.
Yeah, why
too.
not?
Right.
Thanks for coming on, guys. We'll
Why not?
talk
Yeah.
to you soon.
Thanks.
All
Bye.
right. All right. Thanks,
For
Danny.
sure. Again, that's the Maki Horror Picture Show. Go check them out this Sunday at the Texas Theater. You can get tickets for a little bit of Reefer Madness on 420. We got one more guest on today's stream. I think she's going to be working on getting on right now. I'm gonna buy her a little time to jump on the stream here. But yeah, you got a fun weekend show opportunity, and then like I said, Monday of next week we got CyberSource coming out on our YouTube channel, on our website. I'm excited for you guys to check that out. Obviously, it's been something we've been working on for a while. And we have some fun surprises around the release of CyberSource that we're getting ready for. We want to we'll be like giving you more info on that soon, but you'll be seeing mentions of CyberSource, especially if you live in the Dallas Fort Worth area. CyberSource might be popping up all around you in some unexpected places. So I'm excited for you guys to be able to check that out. And again, if you want to see what we've been working on, if you want to see what's new, what's hot, even go to our website, man. It's got everything. You can see anything you've ever wanted to watch. Anything that's coming out. We got JC Franklin. If you haven't watched that yet, go check out JC Franklin. If you haven't seen the music video to Funny yet, check that out, man. We got to work with Chandler Cooper. He came on the stream last well, that was 2 weeks ago, I guess, when we released that.
Every time we've gone live at this point.
I think you're right, actually, in some form or fashion. Because the first couple streams we talked about like everything. We've been doing a lot of stuff, Roger.
Yeah, the team has been busy.
The team has been busy.
Have you mentioned Dallas Independent Comedy Festival? How that? Yeah, I think you did mention that.
I did up top. We looked at some photos and things, but that was a great experience, man. I mean, like, guys, if you haven't been out to a show,
here's some of those photos.
Yeah, sure, I can bring this up again. We took a look at that at the top of the stream, but let's show people who have joined since now as my dog joins. Huh?
I thought we had more. I guess they're not edited yet.
They have not been edited. That's what I was saying. We got. There's a lot of pics, but we got. It's gonna take a minute to get through them all because there's so much fun happening
on there.
This.
Yeah, who's this shapeshifter?
This is a daily occurrence if they don't get dinner by 6. This is Gigi. Gigi is more of the advocate of my two dogs. She will do this to you if you don't feed her in time. I promise she's nice, but she's a little rambunctious. But yeah, it's feeding time around here, so they're starting to get riled up. But yeah, Dallas Independent Comedy Festival was great. We had a really good time. Met some really fun folks. And again, like, it's what's cool. If you haven't been out to a show, if you haven't been out to a comedy show this year, this month, go get to one. It's like the community is great. The vibe is very fun, especially with a festival like Dallas Independent Comedy Festival. You got a lot of improv, a lot of like characters and sketch, unique creative acts, which is what's super it's what's fun, man. It's just like seeing what people are working on. Look, there's us, Roger. Look at that. Huh? How about it? We look great. Posing by our sign. Got to get the Comedy for the Internet name on a sign. It was great. There's Molly as a basketball. Mama tried. Just absolutely destroying each other, as they always do. They're a very physical improv troupe. Colton laid down some tracks with the loop pedal. We haven't really seen. He had the full keyboard out for that performance at DICF. I haven't seen him break out like the whole keyboard with the loop pedal. Typically, that was a different look. It was fun. He kind of did some like psychedelic stuff. I'll let our special guest know. He did some like psychedelic jams this time around. Oh, cool.
We've got Bonnie Big Time on the line.
Oh, we got our last special guest of the evening. Wonderful.
I mean, do you want me to sing like that every time?
I can I can sing an intro too. Please welcome to the stream, the one, the only Bonnie Cruz. Hi, Bonnie. Whoa, it is Bonnie Big Time.
Sing for me. Sing for me.
Bonnie Big Time.
Bonnie, were you logged on in time to see Gigi absolutely
Yes.
eating my face?
Yes.
You have dog watched for these dogs. You can speak to how
They're crazy, but they're
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
And,
it's like they
and they
they
love peanut butter.
they find the line and they go over it frequently, but they stay on the other side of it generally.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
craziness line. How are you, Bonnie?
I'm great. I'm enjoying this lovely day. How are you guys?
Oh, great, great.
Yeah.
It's been a fun day, busy day, but we got to talk to Cheyenne earlier. We got the top 5 lifts for April. So yeah, some
Nice.
good info there.
Yeah.
Lift with your back mostly was
Okay.
what I took away from that.
Mhm.
And then yeah, we talked to the Maki Horror Picture Show. They've got a show this Sunday for Reefer Madness. They're doing Reefer Madness.
Yeah, they condone smoking marijuana.
Wow.
I know.
Who knew?
Thoughts? No, just kidding. But I wanted to have you jump on, Bonnie. I know. We've CyberSource is coming out this Monday, and it's
Yes.
been a long time coming. And I want to talk to you about it because we haven't gotten to talk to you about the project on the stream yet. But we had a quick trailer come out. We had some stills drop this week. But you were part of that project. You got to wear a pretty fantastic wig.
I cut my hair for that.
That was a haircut?
That was a haircut.
I was told it was a wig.
No, I cut my hair for that role. Nobody told you?
It grew back very fast.
Yeah.
You've got resilient. You've got a very resilient hair. No, it was fun, man. It was fun to get like kind of a period look and feel going.
Oh, I know.
I just we're doing a fun project around the release of the video, and so I have with me.
Are you gonna let the cat out of the bag?
I'm not super.
Is there a cat in that bag?
There's a cat in that bag. That's what I'm trying to say.
There's a cat in the bag. I was
Is
gonna
it
be
alive?
cryptic.
Oh.
Whoa, that was quick.
No
You
way.
got that cat in your clothing.
Is that
Do you
the one I
recognize this?
wore? Is that the one I wore?
Game worn.
That's probably the one you wore.
Game worn jumpsuit from your time in as a computer programmer.
That's awesome. That has my juices on it.
You should totally let the
You could
cat
sell
out.
that. You could sell that for a lot of money.
I think yeah, we're gonna that's going on eBay.
Good.
Will you sign it
Yeah.
in Sharpie?
That's awesome. So you're giving away one of those?
No, we got the jumpsuits. We're not giving them away per se, but let's just say there may be some more. There may be some, additional members of CyberSource out and around the town promoting the launch of the video.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Where are they going to be? So I don't miss them.
You got to grow the organization. Well, that's
That's what you
not to. We'll have an announcement about that. But
I'll stay
yeah.
tuned.
Yeah, you gotta stay. Gotta stay a little.
For more, you can't give it all away.
The
This is
occult.
the one opportunity for most people to join a cult. I've always wanted to join a cult, and
Which
now
cult?
I get to. Especially if I'm in Deep Ellum or Fort Worth or in Austin, maybe I might have an opportunity to follow a person with a Kool-Aid mark on their face. Is that how you say it? Like Kool-Aid smile?
The Kool-Aid
Yeah.
smile. Yeah.
Yeah. Kool-Aid smile.
So I'm excited to join a cult.
I was
I
wondering,
encourage.
when did we film that? I was trying to remember.
January, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
At a nice little studio in Fort Worth.
1996.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, to break the
Yeah.
reality. You mean when did we find that VHS tape?
Right. That's what I meant.
Right. Of course. Yeah. We're gonna glitch you out of the matrix like Joe. I want to go back to your hair. I want to go back to your haircut. I have a photo of it that we put out on Instagram earlier this week. It's a good looking. Look at that thing.
I know. Isn't that great? That's my real hair.
It's like an invert. It's like you wore a bird's nest upside down
Thank
on top of your head.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah. She really nailed Sarah's hair though. Like it was the bangs, the power of those bangs, I swear. It's impeccable.
She was like, I couldn't. That's my wife, Sarah, by the way, for those for the initiated on the right.
Right.
And I was like, I saw her come out with her hair, and she did something to her eyebrows too. That was I was just like,
Yeah.
you look like my wife, but off,
Did you get horny?
menacing. Yeah. But hey,
And Joe is wearing a wig as well.
anytime my assistant direct, that happens. That's that's a wig for Joe too. That's
Yeah. She did great with the hair.
it's beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Right, you guys looked great. The
Hair,
jumpsuits were
costume,
fun.
nailed it. I can't wait.
It was so cool to bring this together too, like the all the like LED lights.
Yeah.
Like the color gradients in the backgrounds. We were able to
The
create
next one is one of my favorite shots.
this.
Yeah.
It's my favorite
That
too.
angle is so funny.
So good.
Yeah, like the casual, the like family portrait
Oh, I'm down here now.
pose. Yeah.
And the little pills, the little orange pills.
All right, let's talk pills.
Yeah. Let's get a little comfortable.
Yeah, let's get a little comfy for this next part.
Whoa, I know. I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be great.
This part too. Love how it turned out. And this I was like, this is the ultimate. This is like my coworkers and I noticed you from across the bar. We like your vibe.
So good. It's so good. Gosh.
Yeah.
And I think there's fear in my eyes, or there's
Yeah, there's like an undercurrent. It's like a
Yeah.
little dead inside, little fear. Just
Yeah.
a healthy mix of like
Yeah.
unsettled
Right.
energy.
Yeah.
I mean, even on set, it felt a little bit scary. I didn't drink anything that day.
For fear.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
smart.
I didn't know if I was actually going to be joining some sort of cult.
Yeah.
Punch. But
This might be a little bit too far left brain.
okay.
Speaking on the LEDs, did you know that purple isn't a real color and only exists in our brains?
What?
This like being a lighting person and really
Yeah.
enjoying that. I didn't know that because it's in the rainbow too, right? Or violet is.
Yeah.
But it's really
It's a
what our brain does when we're shown red and blue overlapping, which only makes sense to you and I, but purple doesn't exist in nature.
What?
Oh.
But what is lavender?
This is a great question.
Who did you hear this from? What are your sources? I'm very curious. I gotta look this up.
Google it.
Googling purple isn't real.
Purple isn't real. This is
Are
the
you
cult-
really?
this
Because
is
I want to follow your screen if you are. That's awesome.
Roger, this is the cult you need to start. Purple
Whoa,
isn't
okay. I got you. At least from Gemini, from Gemini's perspective. Here, I got you. While it may seem counterintuitive, the statement that purple isn't real is accurate from a scientific perspective. Purple is a non-spectral color, meaning it's not a single wavelength of light on the visible spectrum like other colors like red or blue. Instead, our brains interpret the combination of red and blue light as purple.
Oh, that's light. Purple light.
Well, that's what color is, though, right? It's light.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
internet-
Color is
incidental
like
reflector.
shades, right? Shades and shades.
Well, it's like wavelengths, right?
Pigment. What is
This is-
pigment?
Now it's a podcast because it's three people that aren't sure about something just throwing things out and being like, right?
Well, I'm really gonna look into this because my brain is blown right now.
How does the color purple not exist? A whole Reddit thread.
You need to give this to Joe so he can look into it.
Yeah, I think there's just meaning behind the colors we use and the gradients, and I'm just trying to connect way too many dots.
That's what you do best.
That's what we did on set. We had just a cork board with yarn. It was like
Yeah.
time you make a choice on set, you have to go take a yarn and connect it to something else.
Yeah. And
And
what
that's
did
how you
you
make
guys?
sure the story fits together
Right.
in real time. Well, yeah, I'm stoked about the release. What else you've been working on, Bonnie? Obviously, like we're
Oh,
Cyber's coming out,
I
but what have you
just
been?
yeah, I shot a really fun spec commercial with Paul,
Fun.
with 4-Day.
Paul
It's
Pilger
like
of also a 4-day weekend.
yeah, Paul the Great. It's supposed to be like a little Severance commercial thing. So I'm excited for that. We shot it like a week or two ago, and then I think they're editing it right now, and just be a little something to put out. So that I don't know when it's coming out, but hopefully by either this month or next. But that was really fun. We just shot it at the theater, green screen.
Nice.
Yeah, and then other than that, just 4-Day at the theater, and got some shows coming up this weekend. And other than that, that's about it. Just hanging out.
Wow.
I did not get to go to the indie festival, the DICF, and I was very bummed about it.
We missed you.
I know
was
I had
cool.
a crazy weekend. It was
Yeah.
super busy. I could not make it over there, but I heard it was really fun.
It was a good time. It was fun. It was fun to see folks. Tyler Simpson, Daniel Matthews.
I know. Oh, so many good ones. And how were the people from out of town?
They were great. They were
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier. I pulled up like a photo of it earlier, but I think my favorite act.
They were all good.
They were all good. Everyone was good. Everyone was great. You're all my favorite children. No, but like because like you know we used to produce a show called Pipeline back at Comedy House that was like intended to be a very like experimental show. Like come try stuff, come do weird like characters or bits that you just don't have anywhere else to put this up. It doesn't have like a form, you know, like people were very familiar with stand up, but that's kind of its own lane. So we would put up like these just interesting different acts. And this felt very much in that vein. I can show a photo of her real quick, but yeah, her name is Molly and she's from LA and she did stand up as a basketball.
Yes.
Which was awesome. Like it was so physical too. I love anything like that's like super physical because she would come she was running around just like it was honestly very impressive that she was able to like she was doing like burpees basically or like squat jumps just around the like audience and stage to mimic dribbling and stuff.
Colton was telling me about this bit and he said that at one point she was like dunking herself in a children's basketball hoop.
Oh my gosh. I was laughing so hard.
I'm so
sad. I got her name right, Danny. Can you spell it out for me again?
Molly. I can find her tag right here.
Yeah.
Her handle is Guacamole.
It's a good one.
MOLOY. But yeah, her name is Molly Renz or Renzi. But yeah, she was super fun.
So fun. So fun. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard.
And that's what it's all about, man. You know, meeting people from out of town. We got to meet Kate Grogan's troupe from Chicago. Wet Pizza. They were really funny and great. They just had like really good chemistry, and we got to meet Tyler's group from LA, family meeting, and Tyler performed with Empty and
Yeah,
Stuff.
he played with y'all.
Yeah, that was so fun. I haven't played with Tyler in like 6 years, so
amazing. I heard y'all had like some crazy horse puppet or something.
Yeah, that was a new one. That was a new addition to the fold. We had a horse puppet that we all instinctively like wanted to put our hand in its butt, the puppeteer, but it was actually up in the you're like surely that's where you, but no.
Yeah. I love a horse.
Yeah, the weirder the better for those puppets, or the more like specific.
Oh, yeah.
We have some really like dumb ones in the collection. The monsters are fun, but the like we have a rabbit with a mustache and a monocle.
Oh yeah.
You know?
And the turtle, whatever the turtle is, I think it's a turtle.
We have two versions of the turtle. We have the turtle and then the turtle with like
a hat.
White Einstein hair.
Oh yeah, that one.
So you can do like the turtle ages.
Yes, That's the one. Yeah. hmm
Puppets are physical. I love physical comedy.
Yeah, I know. I do too. It's the best.
Well, yeah. I'm excited for Cybersource. I appreciate you hopping on. If you haven't been to a 4-day show, go see a 4-day show. You guys, it's Friday at 8 and Saturday at 7 and 9 now, right?
7 and 10.
7 and 10. Thank God, that's
Come
a late
to
one.
the late show. It
The
gets
late show.
weird.
Wait, how is it at the late show? Is it getting freaky
It's
at the late
fun.
show?
No, it's really fun. We kind of like slip into this like, very warmed up, delirious humor, and it's great. It's very fun.
Loose crew. Awesome.
Loose crew, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to do a Saturday double a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I heard.
It was my anniversary weekend, so I ended up not doing that.
It's probably for the best.
In the interest of self-preservation, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I'll be at a show soon.
Did you take your wife to a nice steak dinner?
We had sushi.
Even better.
But it was very moderately priced. But we had a good time. It was a nice time. We enjoyed ourselves. So
The best kind of sushi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thanks for hopping on, Bonnie.
Yeah.
we're
Thanks for
gonna-
having me.
I know you got to jump, but we're gonna wrap it up here. But it's great to see you. Great to talk to you. I'm
Thanks.
excited for you and the whole world to see Cybersource on Monday,
Me too.
and for people to see the new additions to the cult wandering around the DFW area.
I can't wait. I really hope to run into one. I gotta find
Yeah,
some.
please
Yeah.
do. We got to release that so people can go join up. if they want to.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Oh, what a day, guys. We talked to Cheyenne. We learned the best lifts for April. We talked to the Maki Horror Picture Show about their 420 Reefer Madness show over at the Texas Theater that you can get tickets for. And then we got to say hi to our good friend Bonnie Chris, who's in Cybersource. You know her from Animal Facts, Thomas and Curtis, all kinds of fun stuff on Comedy for the Internet that you can find on our channels. Comedy for the Internet, everywhere you watch anything, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, and go to our website, man, comedyfortheinternet.com. We got all the good stuff there. We'll be back to our normal streaming cadence. We want to come talk to you guys at least once a week to catch up, see what's going on with you, and let you know about what we've been working on this afternoon today. So look for Cybersource on Monday, and we'll see you soon, guys. Thanks.